Hello guys, welcome to my channel CSIR Net Chemistry Facts. Today we will discuss the CSIR Net 2019 June Part C, question number 96. It is a 4 marks question. And guys, here you can see the octene is treated with bromine and tertiary butoxide. So guys, here it will form the compound A, and after that this compound A is again treated with LDA to form the compound B. So what will be the correct structure of this compound A and compound B we have to determine. So there are 4 options are given. So let's see by mechanism that which one will be the correct option. So guys, let us start. Hello guys, so this is the starting material. This is a cyclooctene and it is treated with bromine. So what will happen? So this double bond will give its pi bonding electron to this bromine, and this Br will comes out. So Br minus will form, and this after giving this pi bonding electron to this bromine, there will be a carbocation will form, and this bromine lone pair will donate it to this carbocation and it will form a bromonium ion. And guys, these two processes will happen simultaneously, so we will get a bromonium ion and a Br minus. Okay, so this is the structure. So this is the bromonium ion will form and we will get a Br minus. Okay, so guys, now you can see this Br minus will attack to any of this carbon. So actually this is a symmetrical molecule and it can attack in any of the sites. And guys, you can see this bromonium ion, if it is above the plane, then the Br minus will attack from the below the plane. If it is below the plane, then it will attack from the above the plane. So it does not matter in which plane it is. Actually that will give a trans geometry that we have to remember. Okay, so it will form a trans geometry. So guys, we can write like this. So one bromine is the above and another bromine is the below. So guys, in this what is treated, it is given tertiary butoxide. So it is a base. So there are two possibilities are there. Either that will abstract a proton from the CH and it can come like this and the bromine will eliminate, or the another possibility is that it will abstract the proton from the carbon bearing the bromine. Okay, and this will come like this and this will eliminate. So we know the carbon bearing bromine is actually electrophilic carbon because bromine has a minus I effect, and hence this proton is more acidic than this proton, and hence this proton abstraction will take place. So this is right and this is wrong. So guys, this will come and this bromine minus will remove. So therefore a double bond will generate here. So guys, it will form this one. So it will form this one. So this is the structure of A. Okay, and this again treated with this LDA. So guys, let's see what will happen. So guys, this is the structure A and this is treated with the LDA. So LDA is actually a base. Okay, and this will act as a base but not as a nucleophile. So it will not act as a nucleophile. So guys, you have to remember this fact, and it will abstract the acidic proton. So guys, here two chances are there. Either it will abstract this proton or it will abstract this proton. So guys, which proton it will abstract? So if this will abstract this proton, so this in this case the pK value is actually around 40, and in this case the pK value is actually around 50. So guys, we know the lower the pK value, higher will be the acidity. So this proton is more acidic and it will abstract this proton. And guys, if you don't remember this pK values, then you can understand by the logical fact as well. You can see if this proton will abstract, then the negative charge will come on the sp3 carbon, and here this proton will abstract means the negative charge will come on the sp2 hybridized carbon. As the sp2 hybridized carbon is more electronegative than sp3 hybridized carbon, so therefore this negative charge will be more stable, and hence it will preferably attack in this position, and this will come and this Br minus will come out. So guys, we will get cyclooctane as a final product. So this is a final product, and this is not so stable because of the angle strain. We know this bond angle should be 180, but there will be a slightly bend in bond angle. So therefore this is not so stable, and it can easily perform in a click reaction. Okay, click reaction. So I will discuss about this click reaction later. So guys, this is the final product we will get, and this is the structure of B. Okay, so this is the structure of B. And guys, if this proton will abstract, then one more chance I want to discuss here. See guys, this proton will abstract means this bromine will come out, and here a double bond will come, so therefore a allyne system will form. And this allyne system inside a ring is quite unstable, right? Because you can see this is the allyne system. In this case, the bending of this sp carbon is very difficult, because see, in this case the orbitals are like this. This is the sp hybridized orbital, this is the sp3 hybridized orbital. It can overlap like this, so it is slightly bent, but it can bear this bending. But in this case, the double bond bending cannot be bearable, and hence this will be very much unstable, and this is not formed. So therefore it will preferably go in this way, and it will form this cyclooctane as a final product. So this is the structure B, and this is the structure A. So hope guys you understand. So let's see which one is the correct option. So guys, among these 4 options, which one will be the correct? If you see the option 3 and option 4, in this case the structure B actually contains the allyne system inside a ring, and that is quite unstable, and hence these 2 options are the wrong option. And if you go for the option number 2, in this case if you see the structure of A, that is wrong, because actually here the proton abstraction happened from the carbon, does not bear the bromine, so that is not possible. And if you go for the option B, that is also wrong, because here the LDA is treated as a nucleophile, but LDA is a pure base, it will not act as a nucleophile. So therefore the both structure A and B is wrong in the case of the option number 2. So therefore option number 1 is the correct answer, and here you can see the both A and B structure are the correct manner, are given in the correct manner. So hope guys you understand this logical explanation of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. I will come for the next video tomorrow, and please like, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.